there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking love in Marriage Huntsville. You guys know why you're here. Today we are recapping some things from Moses' interview with Dustin via Carlos King's platform, and it's just interesting to me because there was like a segment where Dustin said that they're not going to bash Destiny. However, Marceau was allowed to say all of the disgusting and horrible things about Mel supporters, Mel fans, and the Mellometers, and it went unchecked. So there's that. Basically, Moses is talking about Destiny as if, because he said she used to work at Delta Airlines, it sounds like buddy passes were happening, right? But then you get to the episode and it's contradictory because it's like, well, it's Moses saying that he's paying for all of Destiny's flights, but if you work for the airline, don't you get miles and all the things and get free flights and discounts and points? What is happening, right? But I'm confused with this whole timeline now because I feel like it keeps changing. So remember on the previous episode, Moses said that he was mad at Destiny because she didn't show up for his birthday. Claims that he told her in April that him and Sunny were a thing. Destiny claims that she had texted him in August saying that she's choosing her. However, in the interview yesterday, Moses said that he never received that text message and that him and Destiny were still in communication until the end of the year, you guys. And basically, he made a decision at October or November that his wife was the one for him. What? What is happening? So were you still hooking up with Destiny, even though Destiny just told the people that it was over in August? I just need to understand what's happening. Why can't we get the timelines correct, you guys? Why can't we get the dates right? How come nobody has memorized the script? Nobody has memorized the storyline, and it is getting picked apart because how can any of you guys take anything seriously that any of these people are saying at this point? Like how can we have a proper opinion if you cannot tell me the correct dates of what has and hasn't happened? And now here's the problem. Even if we do see receipts, it's going to be doctored to, skew a certain perspective, right? So this is all just a hot mess, right? It's all a hot mess all together. Moses, are you and Destiny still sleeping together, right? And Moses, is Destiny really a 15-year side chick, or is that the narrative, right? And then another tidbit was, because randomly LeBaric is in the mix, of course, because that's who the fans know, right? And essentially what's happened is he's made it seem like Destiny knew that he had so basically when Destiny and him first connected over 15 years ago or whatever, he's claiming that he was already in a committed relationship at the time, and Destiny knew that and didn't care and still wanted to hook up, and basically said that she was staying at his place on weekends, knowing that he had he was in a committed relationship with someone else. Then he says with Destiny, as far as Destiny with her and LeBaric, basically says that she had texted him that she was engaged, but sent him pictures of who she was engaged to, I guess to basically let him know that he's not a threat. Because why are you sending Moses pictures of somebody that you're about to marry and all these things? Why is that relevant? Like, if you're not going to be messing around or doing anything, why are we in communication, right? So I felt that was strategic on Destiny's part, because why would Moses say that that's not the type of dudes that Destiny really is about or into, right? The only way you would know that is if you either know Destiny's dating history, or if Destiny is telling you in these text messages that she's not really feeling LeBaric all like that. She's not feeling a man who wants to do the right things and isn't out here in F-Boy Island era, right? isn't trying to be a playa from the Himalaya, like isn't trying to do all this stuff, is actually just trying to do right by a relationship and family and all the things, and that's quote unquote too boring for somebody like Destiny, and which Moses says as well that he doesn't feel that Destiny is wife material, and says that she needs to get her life together, she needs to get her affairs in order and all of the things, and it's just bad out here. There is no amount of money that you could pay me to get back on a show, and not only just get back on a show that I previously was no longer on, but specifically start off the show to confront somebody who is now married to somebody else. Like that alone is humiliating and demoralizing in itself, because here is the thing, regardless of what the right timeline is of when you guys were together or weren't together, or maybe not together at all, right? Because I mean, everything's in play now because you guys can't seem to get the months right, the dates right of anything, and then new information keeps coming out in these interviews, and it's like when you put all the pieces together, it basically sounds like you guys are still involved. like that's what it sounds like. It sounds like you're still involved. And it wouldn't even shock me at this point if Destiny is still involved with Moses, right? Because that would be something I would expect from her, right? Just to be on the petty side, right? But, or to keep, I guess, the money coming in for Moses. I don't know. But something is not right about this whole situation, you guys. And between the lies and this interview Moses did with Dustin, I just don't know, you guys. I really don't know. But it doesn't help matters that there's been all these podcasts that Destiny went in on all these different facts, all these different dates. And then we have different dates on the show. And then we have new dates in this interview yesterday. Why? Why can't anybody get together? I thought if it was a fake storyline, people would do a better job of acting. People would do a better job of memorizing their lines. But it seems that is out the window with this cast this season, right? Nobody is able to pretend that they do not know what's happening, right? Nobody is able to memorize the correct dates of their part in the storyline. And as a result, it is nothing but a disaster, and everybody sees through the fakery. I seen it. I learned it. Like, make it stop, you guys. Make it stop. Then also, Moses basically was trying to say basically Sunny is his type of woman, and she's everything that Destiny is not. That remains to be seen, right? We'll see whether or not this marriage lasts, and how long, and all of the things. So we don't know that yet. And he's up here talking about how him and Sunny are trying for a child, you guys, as well. Then there was a question about Martell. And it's interesting because Moses, for some reason, is saying, I thought Martell is a good guy, or was a good guy. But my thing is this, if you watch the first or 5-6 seasons before you even came on the show, and you know the show's history, on what planet was Martell a good guy? Like when? He was disrespecting and cheating on his wife, but maybe you don't consider that, an issue, right? Because maybe you're in that manosphere circle, right? Where you think that if you are of a certain caliber of a man, that you're allowed to do these things, that you're allowed to have as many women as you want. So maybe that is not a factor in your character. But it is a factor in that, you're supposed to protect the women if, there's revenge P. But why aren't you protecting the person you're in the marriage or committed relationship with? Why is that okay for you to have side chicks? Why is that okay for you to be open about dating all these people and not caring about your potential significant other or wife finding out about it? Can you make it make sense? Where is their protection? And where's their protection against a side baby or an STD and all of these things? So I just need to understand why we have to pick and choose what people want to take a moral stance on when wrong is wrong across the board. The revenge bee is wrong. It is clear that the marching orders have been put out there that since the show is already edited to make Martell look like a victim, and nobody wants to do any editing or any extra work at this point to show the correct narrative, that basically the instructions are from Carlos King for the cast basically to get on these interviews and distance themselves from Martell, or make it known that they are not, for anybody putting out Revenge P. And I don't know if I buy that, because here's the thing. You have, Marcel and Maurice's brother on social media basically bragging about seeing this Revenge P and seeing all of the conversations and having extensive talks with Martell and basically alluding to other people seeing it, right? And other people in the cast alluding to it in previous reunions. So now all of a sudden everybody's like, oh my gosh, now because Martell is convicted, now because everybody is dragging anyone who is, trying to still defend Martell's honor, and you look silly. You look like you are complicit. You look like you condone this, right? But here's my thing. You were sending statements to the Huntsville news station, praying for Martell and all of these things, even when you heard the details of the arrest. So I don't want to hear this, Marcel, I've lost respect for Martell, or, Moses saying, I thought he was a good guy, but I was wrong. So basically what you're saying is you don't think his cheating is wrong. You don't think him having a baby on Melody Cherie is wrong. You don't think all of the times that he tried to gaslight Mel and tried to bait her into acting out of pocket on and off camera was wrong. You didn't think of all of these things that he is telling his side chick about Mel and Mel's family and his obsession with her going on 5 years post-divorce is wrong. But you draw the line at Revenge P, or do you, right? Or do you? Or are you all saying this now because Martell's convicted? Because there's rumors of a trial starting in September and you don't want to be called to the stand. You don't want to be called for a deposition. You don't want to be called to answer any questions regarding your knowledge, because even if you've deleted anything that you may have known or saw or was sent to, they still can, get those records. They can still get access if in fact there's receipts that you did see something, right? But I am tired. You guys were doing the mute challenge when all of this was taking place, you guys. You had nothing, to say or come out and say, Martell, this is too far. No. You did not do any of that. And even when Martell allegedly showed you guys these things, what was your reaction, right? You didn't say then, Martell, this is inappropriate. I don't want to see this. You didn't say, Martell, why are you showing me this? I don't need to see you and your ex-wife being intimate. Did any of that come out of your guys' mouths? No. So why now you guys want to do this PR campaign for these weekly interviews with Dustin, claiming that you're against Revenge P? But where were you guys when all of this happened the last year? When all this got exposed? Where have you guys been? Right? Oh, that's right. You guys were too busy stalking all of the YouTubers to see who was saying nice things about you and who wasn't. And then you were, screenshotting people's chats and screenshotting people's comments to try to file frivolous lawsuits against people, right? And threaten people to, get on their knees and give you public apologies and all of these things, right? So that was more important than speaking out and taking a stand against Martell and taking a stand against DV, taking a stand against the Revenge P. Make it make sense! So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.